Guys, the time has finally come. We now have Rare Beauty in the UK. Thank you, Space NK. So if you have been living under a rock, Selena Gomez has her own makeup brand. I think they launched 2020 or 2019, I'm not sure. They ended up selling and shipping internationally, but for some reason us in the UK, and I think a few other countries as well, just were not on that list. I know they've been working on it for a good few months. They have been like sharing that with us. But Space NK, which is a UK website, are now stocking the brand. So I am going to be doing a testing video, pretty much a full face. I ordered a lot of things, but I've been excited about this brand since they launched, and I've been so frustrated and so upset that I haven't been able to get anything until now. So that's what we're doing today. We're doing a first impressions. I haven't tried any of this stuff and we're just going to do that together. And then there are a few other things that Rare Beauty sell that aren't actually on the website yet, like I think they're called the Soft Pinch blushes. There's a few new shades that they've launched. They're not on the Space NK website. The bronzer sticks aren't on the website, and the translucent powder, they are not on the website, but I did DM Space NK because I was like, huns, I need everything. And they did say that they will be coming soon onto the website. So I know they've said for a few other things that the date for like the other things that will be launching will be, I think they said Feb 15th. So I don't know if that is actually the date, but they did say hopefully this month we will get everything. So let's get tested. Oh, hi, this is me like post filmed. Just wanted to jump in to quickly add something. I also forgot to mention something really important that like I wanted to mention about the brand. So they actually donate, I think it's around $1 million, but I know they definitely donate like a specific percentage of the profits every single year to support like mental health charities. So like that is great because like you're buying makeup but you're also basically donating to charity as well. And I think like it's really nice that they're doing support for mental health as well, because I feel like that's something that's kind of underlooked, because you know a lot of the time like the charities are, you know, they're mainly based on like physical health. So I think that, you know, a company like of this like scale doing something for mental health is like really nice as well. So quickly just wanted to mention that as well because that's like a really important point. So I just popped in to say that. So as you were, I did my skincare early in the morning. I've been out, I've done stuff, so my moisturizer's still kind of there, I guess. Also because I'm so excited for this video, I forgot to say grab your beverage. Finally figured out the coffee machine. Like, the coffee is good now. Like, I will happily not go to Cafe Nero because I've got this now. I mean, I'll still go, but you know. I almost got a full face. There are a couple of things I didn't buy and I'll tell you what those are when we get to the product. So first thing really is brows. I didn't buy any of the brow products just because I like what I've got. I'm happy with my NYX micro brow pencil. I just wasn't really interested, so I made up for it with other things, alright? So what I'm actually going to do is, because like I said, I did my skincare quite early on, it needs a bit of moisture, and the primer that I've got is actually a matte primer. So first things first, I'm just going to put my Powerpuff Girls clips in. Now we look like a child. Perfect. So I'm going to start off with the, I'm not going to say Rare Beauty for everything because, hello, what is this video? This is the Always an Optimist 4-in-1 Mist, and it says to shake it well before you use it. Oh, have I just got makeup on my sleeve? It's risky wearing white when you film. So I'm going to spray this before I actually put primer on, so let's test the mist first. It's okay, it could be finer, but I'm very picky with my mists, okay? It smells like something, and it smells like skincare. I like the mist. It's not the best, it could be finer, but I like that so far. We're gonna set the makeup with this as well. Ooh. Primer. Okay, the one that I actually purchased off the website is the Always an Optimist Pore Diffusing Primer. I love the packaging on everything. It's very simple but just looks very elegant as well. But the only other primer that they sell is an Illuminating primer, which I didn't buy, but because I spent a lot, I ended up getting it free. So this is the Always an Optimist Illuminating Primer. Seeing as we've got two different primers, we're gonna do one on each side. I really wish that they would come out with a hydrating primer, that's more up my alley. So you can see it's kind of pearly and just looks very like crystallized. And this says it's a weightless universal gel primer that's enriched with ultrafine pearls for a lit from within glow. It's weird, but I probably should have done the illuminating one on the side that has no breakouts, but oh well, we'll just radiate pimples and just, you know, embrace it. Okay, so that is the illuminating primer. Very, very glowy. And if you look very, very, very closely, you can see tiny reflex of glitter, but like there's nothing like chunky and it doesn't look like anything heavy. I'm just gonna do like, oh, so this is like a little gel. That's what it looks like. So it's kind of looking like, if anyone remembers the, like that Touch and Soul primer, if anyone remembers that, like that, I can't remember what it was called. Was it like No Problem or something like that? It had like a really cute name. Kind of reminds me of that. It's very, very thin, very, very gel-like. It's interesting that the illuminating primer was listed like, is like described as a gel, whereas this is the one that feels more like a gel. So this is a silky primer that blurs and smooths the complexion with a natural matte finish. Oh yeah, you can definitely tell. You can definitely tell the difference there. So this is obviously the Pore matte side. No glow whatsoever, and then you can see the glow and the dew. But this feels very, very smooth. It doesn't feel drying or anything either. And the shade that I picked up for the foundation is 240W. And I love the packaging for like the blushes, the concealer, the foundation, anything that has this little like ball on top, I'm obsessed with, because I think I remember like, I can't remember, I either read it like when the brand first launched or like someone has talked about it. I know Selena, like she was diagnosed and like is still like suffering from lupus, so I know she has like a lot of side effects with like medication, or like I don't know like the actual like symptoms of like suffering from that, I'm not too sure, but I know that someone did mention that like she struggles with like what's the word, is it dexterity, like, you know, like the movement of like your fingers. She designed these specifically so that you can literally, like if you have like shaky hands or like if you have a problem like holding things, like the ball is to help with that. I love that, because now like with my like health condition, I have shaky hands like quite often. Like my daily medication that I take causes me to have shaky hands a lot of the time. So like right like when I came out of hospital, this was a genuine problem for me. Like I couldn't open little pots or like little bottles or anything like that. So like the fact that she's thought about things like this and like incorporated it into her brand, just, you can tell that she's a Cancer, that's all I'm saying. So this looks like it's gonna be okay. So I'm gonna, I don't know how like full coverage or anything this is. From the description, it sounds like it's supposed to be like a natural foundation. So I'm just gonna do that for now. I'm gonna test it again, and I'll do it all like with like a sponge at one point, or I'll just test it and let you know. I'm just gonna use my e.l.f. Ultimate blending brush. So this is the Liquid Touch foundation, and it says that it is a foundation elixir that feels barely there while building coverage and boosting your natural glow. I am a fan already. That has blended out so nicely. This is the side with the illuminating primer. You can still see, so you can still see like the breakouts like underneath. They're giant breakouts though, so like it's not an issue for me, I'm not really bothered. But to be fair, I don't know, I thought it was going to be more like very, like a lot thinner than it actually is. And I thought it'd actually have less coverage. So I feel like with the amount that I put on, like I'd even put even less. Just, it feels very, very nice and thin. And like it doesn't feel sticky. It feels very, very smooth as well. Looking at them side by side, I feel like with the concealer, I probably could have gone maybe a shade, even 2 shades a bit deeper, but it is concealer, so we'll see, but it does, this looks very light. The doe foot's so cute. It literally looks like a shoe. That's so cute. Okay. Then we have the Liquid Touch concealer, and it says that it's a moisturizing, buildable concealer that melts seamlessly into the skin for an undetectable, cake-free coverage. Concealer. and like a bit more coverage, but it's not light coverage. I'd say it's definitely medium because it has definitely covered, I feel like the breakouts that I've got, it's covered those really well. I'm just gonna put the concealer on my lids as well. So one thing that I didn't actually buy from the website, and I knew I was not really ever gonna buy, was any eyeshadow, because I've got, how many palettes do I have? How many palettes do I have? Like, I literally just, I had to put a cap on my order, alright? Alright, so I'm gonna set my eyes, like set my under eyes and my lids and everything a bit after. Okay, before we do blush actually, let's go in with highlight. So I didn't actually buy this. This is actually something that my mum ordered, but I was like, I'm gonna borrow this for the video. So she hasn't even tried this herself, so I feel a bit bad. And we got the shade Outshine for my mum. I did actually pick out the colour for her because she had no idea. So we actually bought this, not we, my mum actually got this because she wanted something to kind of mix into her foundations, kind of like a little glowy serum. Obviously, like, I know the brand don't do that, so I thought she could just do that with a liquid highlight, like I explained, to where you can just kind of dot this around your face, mix it in, see if it works like that. This colour looks so nice, so I'm gonna dot it like, oh, so I'm just gonna blend it out with my fingers. This is actually really nice. I actually like this a lot. I'm not even a fan of highlight, but that is so nice. So I really like that, but I'm gonna keep that to the side so I don't put that in my drawer because that does belong to my mum. Alright, so let's get on to the most exciting part for me. So blushes. I got a few, okay? So they have a few different formulas. I didn't go too crazy, alright? I got 3. The first one is their Stay Vulnerable Melting Blush. The shade that I got, don't roll your eyes, it's called Nearly Neutral, so it's the most me kind of shade, but like, can we just, with the packaging of these, like, it literally reminds me of like, what were those little toys called, like when like I was growing up? Like they, not like, it wasn't Barbie, what was it? Polly Pocket. Like I had like a little car or like something, and it's reminding me of Polly Pocket. This is the blush that I got. So this is Nearly Neutral. My mum actually got the same shade for this as well. There's a little mirror in there. It's so cute. So this, I believe these are both actually matte. I think they've come out with like some new shades, and like some of them are like luminous ones. So these ones are actually matte. Well, they're described to be matte. So I got 2 different shades in the liquid blushes. The shade that I've literally been wanting for the longest time. So I got this shade, which is Bliss. This just kind of looks like my perfect like everyday blush, and I wanted to get a bit more of an interesting colour, so I got the shade Love. It's like a burnt browny red. Bliss kind of goes with Nearly Neutral the best, and I've been dying to try this specific product, okay, out of everything. So I'm gonna use Bliss on one side of my face. I'm not going anywhere, I don't care how this is gonna look. And then I'll use the Melting Blush on this side, and we'll use this another time. Or shall we be a bit experimental? I can try using this as eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna use this with my fingers, I think. This is so soft. Okay, so that, I'll do a swatch of it so you can kind of see what it, oh, this is like very like serum-y. Like, I don't know why I thought it was gonna be like a putty kind of thing, you know, like the elf ones. That's what it looks like. Let's try this. Very, very subtle. It's, I don't know how to explain this formula. I feel like it's very balmy, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it. It does, it feels like a balm. Like, it literally feels like I'm putting lip balm on my cheek. But the colour, I really like with... I don't know, actually. I think I might have actually preferred it with my fingers, to be honest. I genuinely did. That is very natural, to be fair, but I am a fan. I actually really like this formula. It's so different. I don't feel like there's anything that's like that, or I've never tried anything that's kind of like that, to be honest. Let's get to the star of the show. So I'm going to use Bliss on this side. I have heard people talk about these blushes. They are well loved, but one thing that I know for sure is that they are so pigmented. So I'm literally just going to put That's it. I'm just gonna put one dot on. Wow. Okay, like this in a lipstick would be beaut. Look at that colour. Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna use this as eyeshadow. I'm gonna do it. A JH45 and I'm just gonna use a bit of that. I don't know how this is gonna go. I know the liquid blushes. I know. Oh my god, I can hear my cat trying to get into a bin. Hold on. Okay, not being funny. That works as a liquid eyeshadow and it blended out very nicely. I think that's me pretty much done with like the creams, so I'm just gonna set my under eyes really quickly and then I'll be right back. So next, we're gonna go back to the eyes because I do have the Perfect Strokes Liquid Matte Eyeliner and it says that it's an intense waterproof eyeliner that delivers bold even strokes with a calligraphy style brush. That sounds great. So that's the eyeliner, and then I've got the mascara to try as well. We know how shit I am at eyeliner, so I'm hoping this is gonna make it very easy for me. Oh, the packaging. Very black though, I can see that, okay. Look at that tip, like that is a good tip for an eyeliner right there. That was so easy. What? I love this pen. Right, I'm gonna stop there before I make things worse. This might be my favorite thing that I've tried today. Like that eyeliner was so easy to do. I think this one's a bit better than that one. That was so easy, and like I am picky with my eyeliners now, especially if ones that I'm spending a bit more money on than I usually do, because like my NYX, the Epic ink liner, that is just the best for me. It doesn't run out halfway through, it's super black and it's like really affordable as well. I don't remember how much this was, but like this is good. Let's get my eyelashes curled and then we'll try out the mascara, and then we've literally just got lips. Alright, so now we have the Perfect Strokes Universal Volumizing Mascara. It says that it's the perfect everyday mascara to build volume, lift and lengthen. It does it all, seeing as it's universal. So again, I'm picky with my mascaras because I just have high expectations just because of Too Faced, okay? Because of Too Faced, I have very high expectations for high-end mascaras. Oh, I love fresh mascara, like I love that sound. So that's what the wand looks like. That's actually a good wand, that. I love it. I can already tell like I've got like eyeshadow and eyeliner on as well. So that's how like you really know like with a mascara like if it's good, because sometimes when you apply like your mascara, like if you've got eyeliner on, like liquid liner like this, it kind of hides. You can see it, okay. Because I kind of like mascaras that are like a tiny bit clumpy, but like clumpy still so you can work with it though, not just like really clumpy and like chunky, but like just the right amount of clumpiness that you can kind of like comb through, but then it just adds like the perfect amount of volume. Like that is good. That is a good mascara. I approve. You close it, it's got like a little click, like a little lock, so like you know it's like sealed. Just the little things, you know. In terms of lips, I literally only bought one thing. I already know a different colour that I want, so I'll order that at some point, but I got the lip souffle in the shade Brave. Not gonna lie, I did put this on last night. Like I got too excited, I saw this and I was like, I just need this, so I did try it on. It's so comfortable and it feels, I don't really know how to explain it. It feels very moussey when you put it on, and I think literally the name of these is literally perfect. Like they're literally called lip soufflés. That's what it feels like. It's very creamy and it's not like fully matte, like it will still kind of transfer a little bit, but it's more of like a blotted lip kind of thing. It's not like your full-on pigment that you're gonna get from like a normal liquid lipstick or something like that, but it's so like, let me just put it on. It goes with the blush actually. You know what? I'm actually gonna wear this like exact look again because I like it.
We're done.
No, I haven't set the face. Oh my god, I'm getting too excited. Okay. Let's set the face, cover up the coffee. I feel like I'm used to like spraying so much with a mist, but like this like sprays like very well. Like I feel like you don't actually need to like pump it that many times. Like I'm just literally used to being a psychopath with my sprays and just like drowning myself in setting spray, but like you don't need to with that, and it kind of dries like very quickly. Like I feel like I don't really have to dry my face that much. So that is it for the testing video. So let's just go through like everything, do some like little speed reviews, like my first impression on everything. What did we try first? So you know what, let's go with the spray. So mist, I do actually really like it. I think now I've done it after my makeup, I can see that it's like added a bit more like hydration and a bit more of a glow. Then the primers, I actually really like both of them. I think I might actually like the illuminating one a bit more. Obviously I know the pore diffusing one, I know that it's more of a matte primer, I know, but I just feel like this side of my face, it just looks a bit more dull, whereas this one looks a bit more lifted, a bit more hydrated. You can see a lot more glowy, obviously. I think I actually prefer the illuminating primer, so I'm really happy that like I got like a sample of this, but I still do really like this. I'm gonna keep testing it out. Foundation and concealer, I am really impressed. I definitely prefer the foundation to the concealer just because I feel like I just want a tiny bit more coverage, like I said, with my concealer. So foundation, I am a big fan of. Like that's something that I could tell, like as soon as I blended it out, I could just tell like it blended out so like smoothly and just so easily and really quickly as well. So big fan of the foundation. So for the blushes, literally 10 out of 10 for all of these. I think I definitely prefer this, like the liquid one. But I do really like the formula of the melting blush. I did say this before, but like the formula is like really different, and it's definitely like I don't have anything else that's like this specifically. I really like it. The color is like my perfect like everyday warm, like just that, like that is me in a blush. So that approved, and we love the Polly Pocket packaging. This as eyeshadow is great. Like you saw how that blended out, it works. And to be fair, I didn't actually use any eye primer either. It hasn't creased or anything like that, and I have very creasy eyelids, so it works as eyeshadow. What have we got next? This, like these two, like I'm really shocked at like how much I like these. Like these were two products that I got because I just wanted to test for you guys and just kind of like just to like test more things from the brand. Like foundation, these blushes, these were things that I was like, I need these, I really want these. These two were kind of purchases where I was just like, let's just try them, and I've been blown away. You saw how easy that was, so I really do like the eyeliner. And same thing with the mascara, like this is definitely going to be a mascara that I use a lot. And then, oh, I forgot the highlight. Okay, I am pleasantly surprised about the highlighter. Like I may have to steal this from my mum while I can, because I really like this. I didn't expect... Sorry mum, it's still in one piece. I literally didn't expect to like that as much as I did, but I feel like it definitely looked nicer on the side where I had the illuminating primer. Like this side just looks a lot nicer, like highlight wise, than this one. And last but not least, the lip souffle. Like I said, I tried this yesterday, so I know I like it, but other than that, that's it for the video. So thank you so much for watching. If you've lasted this long, thank you again. I have honestly been waiting to film this video for so long. I've been very excited to film this, so thank you for watching the video, and let me know what you've ordered. Okay, I don't want to know if you're thinking about ordering anything. Don't tell me that. Tell me what you've ordered, alright? That's what I want to know. And as always, let me know any of the videos you want me to do, and I'll try and get them filmed. I am seriously so unfit that I'm literally getting out of breath from talking. And on that note, I need to rest seeing as I'm out of breath. So thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.